Okay.
A few minutes later, an unrelated woman entered the laundromat, saw a closed dryer, inserted coins, and started the cycle.
What? So you're telling me the lady didn't see him? No, 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 no. This was a setup. This was a setup. This was a setup. This was a setup. So you tell me the lady just came, put the coins in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's it. The man started spinning and he died. Nah, this is setup. What's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna be reacting to the worst hide and seek deaths ever. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all boys like, comment, and subscribe so I post notification. And let's get straight to it.
The suitcase in the apartment.
Okay.
March 14th, 2019. Austin, USA. Jason Miller, 24 years old.
All right.
Jason and his friends were having a small house party at a rented home. Late in the evening, they decided to play a timed version of hide and seek.
Right.
According to witnesses, this was their usual drinking game tradition. Whoever hid in the most creative place would win a cash pot.
Okay.
In one of the rooms stood a large travel suitcase used by the tenant for long trips. Jason decided to hide inside it. He climbed in, pulled his legs close, and tried to close the lid. One friend, jokingly, pulled the zipper all the way down, unaware that the lock mechanism...
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I would never hide in a suitcase. You could choose to hide everywhere else, but a suitcase? Come on, bro. A suitcase? Never, not me. Nope.
...could jam. They continued the game. Music was loud, and no one heard any sounds from inside.
Right.
After about 45 minutes, someone realized Jason hadn't been found yet.
Oh?
The group returned to the room and tried to open the suitcase, but the zipper was stuck. They eventually cut the fabric with a knife. Jason showed no signs of life.
Yo!
Paramedics pronounced him dead on arrival.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I find out my friend died of a suitcase, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm fighting my friend.
The medical report listed asphyxiation in a confined space, worsened by alcohol intoxication, and a jammed zipper preventing escape.
Yeah, bro.
The dryer in the laundromat, February 6th, 2020, Milwaukee, USA, Ethan Clark, 16.
Okay.
Ethan and his friends often hung out at an old self-service laundromat near their school.
Okay.
One evening, with almost no customers around, they decided to play hide-and-seek across the entire building. The laundromat had several large industrial dryers with heavy doors and deep drums.
Right.
Witnesses say Ethan suggested hiding inside one of the dryers.
Please tell me he did not go inside the dryer, bro. Please tell me he didn't go in there, bro. This is probably the dumbest spot to hide in.
Since it's off anyway. He climbed in, folded himself inside, and the door clicked shut.
Wow.
One friend pulled the handle to secure it, unaware that doing so would lock the mechanism.
Okay.
A few minutes later, an unrelated woman entered the laundromat, saw a closed dryer, inserted coins, and started the cycle.
What? So you're telling me the lady didn't see him? No, 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 no. This was a setup. This was a setup. This was a setup. This was a setup. So you tell me the lady just came, put the coins in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's it. The man started spinning and he died. Nah, this is setup.
The noise of running washers drowned out the sounds inside the drum. Only after some time did Ethan's friends realize something was wrong. By the time they unplugged the machine, Ethan had suffered fatal trauma and burns inside the rotating heated drum.
Yeah, bro.
Paramedics were unable to resuscitate him.
Imagine how he felt, bro. That man was probably going in circles and circles and circles and circles. Me personally, bro, I would not hide in a dryer. This is probably the dumbest hide and seek ever, bro.
Ventilation duct in the mall. October 18th, 2018. Leeds, United Kingdom, Liam Foster, 19 years old.
Okay.
Liam and his friends stayed late in a small shopping mall after the cinema closed.
Right.
They decided to keep hanging out and play hide-and-seek inside the mall's service corridors. Some shutters were still open, allowing them to move into employee-only areas. Liam found what he thought was the perfect hiding spot, a low ventilation duct above a service corridor.
Okay, yeah.
He removed a loose metal grate and climbed inside.
Yeah, bro.
The duct narrowed further in, designed only for airflow, not a person. As he crawled forward, the space tightened around his chest. Soon, he became wedged in a section too narrow to move in either direction.
Yeah, bro. Here we go with tight spaces again, bro. First of all, it was caves. Caves, people going in tight spaces for no reason. Now this, I'm telling you, bro, people do anything with their life, boy. They don't care.
His arms were pinned, and his legs couldn't push him backward. His friends thought he was simply hiding in silence and kept searching elsewhere. Nearly an hour passed before someone became concerned. They found the open grate, but no response from inside.
Yeah, bro.
Security and rescue crews dismantled part of the duct. Liam was found unresponsive. The medical report stated asphyxia caused by chest compression. The Wall Gap, May 3, 2017. Detroit, USA, Marcus Allen, 27.
Okay.
Marcus attempted to hide from warehouse security after entering the building with a friend to steal copper wiring.
Not only you died by a wall, you went in to steal? Bro. People in this road are something else, bro. Like, yo.
When guards appeared, they split up. Marcus saw a narrow vertical gap between the warehouse wall and an attached concrete structure. He believed he could slip inside and wait.
Okay.
The top of the gap was wider, but it narrowed sharply lower down. He jumped in and slid deeper, quickly becoming trapped. His torso was squeezed between the walls, and he had no leverage to climb out. Security found nothing and left. His friend assumed Marcus escaped on his own.
Right.
Industrial areas had low foot traffic. No one heard his calls. 2 days later, workers noticed a smell and alerted authorities.
Yo.
Firefighters had to break part of the concrete to remove him. The medical examiner listed positional asphyxia due to prolonged chest compression. The trash container.
Okay.
November 27, 2020. Manchester, United Kingdom, Neil Carter, 32. Neil was walking home late at night after drinking heavily.
Right.
According to police, he likely sought shelter from the cold and climbed into a large industrial trash container filled with cardboard and soft waste.
Ooh, bro.
The container was scheduled for morning pickup. Around 5 a.m., the garbage truck arrived.
Yo.
The operator lifted and emptied the container into the compactor, unaware someone was inside. Cameras on the truck captured the fall, but the driver did not notice it in the dark. The compactor activated multiple times. Neil's body was discovered later at the sorting facility.
Imagine sleeping inside of there and the next day, you just feel something, like, you just feel like your body moving. You just feel your body moving. Next day, you up in the air. Doosh! Like, yo, oh my gosh, bro. Like, yo. And on top of that, he got crushed. So, like, his death was not no sleepy, painful death. His death was brutal. Like, that man got crushed.
Traumatic crushing consistent with industrial waste processing machinery. The roof ventilation shaft. April 2nd, 2018. Seattle, USA, Dylan Price,
Okay.
15 years old. Dylan and 4 friends climbed onto the roof of an unfinished shopping complex.
Right.
They began playing hide and seek among construction materials and open ventilation shafts. One shaft had its cover pushed aside, appearing like a shallow, recessed niche. Dylan looked inside and believed the bottom was close. He lowered himself in, expecting to stand on a platform.
Okay.
In reality, the shaft descended several floors into the structure. He lost footing and fell an estimated 15 to 18 meters.
Yo, bro, yo. First of all, why are they playing hide and seek in a roof? Come, out of all places, in a roof? Are you serious? Come on, bro, a roof. Then on top of that, the store is not even finished building. So, like, bro, come on, bro. Like, if it was like maybe in the ground, okay, but like on the roof, come on, bro.
Striking internal ledges on the way down. His friends initially thought he was hiding deeper inside. After minutes of silence, they looked in and realized something was wrong. Emergency teams used rope equipment to retrieve him. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The Stadium Drain Tunnel.
Okay.
September 19th, 2016. Hamburg, Germany. Tobias Neumann, 22 years old. After a football match, Tobias and his friends lingered outside the stadium.
Right.
Near the complex was a drainage tunnel used to channel rainwater during storms. Tobias jokingly suggested hiding inside the wide tunnel opening to wait out the crowd.
Yeah, bro.
He walked several meters in and sat down. His friends went to buy food. During that time, rainfall intensified and the stadium drainage system began rapidly filling the tunnel.
Okay.
By the time his friends returned, water levels were rising, and Tobias was no longer visible. Hours later, after he failed to respond to calls, emergency services began a search. His body was located further down the drainage channel.
Yo! Why do people do stupid stuff to hide, bro? A tunnel? Out of all places, a tunnel.
Reports stated he was caught by a sudden surge of stormwater with no possibility of escape. The Old Heating Tunnel. January 12, 2015. Novosibirsk, Russia, Ilya Korolyov, 28 years old.
Okay.
Ilya lived in an old apartment block built over an outdated underground heating tunnel. In this district, Heating was often shut off for maintenance, and residents knew that the service tunnel beneath the building was sometimes used by homeless people to escape the winter cold.
Right.
One evening, after a long work shift, Ilya returned home in minus 26 degrees Celsius weather.
Okay.
Seeing a utility guard doing an inspection inside the entrance, he decided to avoid meeting him.
Right.
Ilya had debts for utilities and didn't want an argument. Instead, he opened the metal hatch near the building and climbed into the heating tunnel to wait until the guard left.
Yo.
The tunnel was cramped. Thick metal pipes on both sides, concrete walls, and a dim light bulb flickering deeper inside.
Okay.
Ilya walked a few meters and crouched between the pipes. 10 minutes later, the heating line was reactivated after scheduled maintenance, something he didn't know about. The metal pipes began heating rapidly.
Yo.
The temperature inside the tunnel rose almost instantly.
Yo.
Ilya attempted to crawl out, but condensation had already formed on the pipes, making them slippery. He slipped, hit his shoulder, and became disoriented in the cramped space.
Yo.
As heat intensified, the air became unbearably hot and humid. Neighbors later reported noticing a strange smell near the hatch and called.
It's not his fault though. Like, the man is cold, you know, he want to get warmed up, but like, damn, dude, this is kind of crazy, bro. Like, yo, going out like this is so crazy, bro. Like,
emergency services. Firefighters opened the tunnel and found Ilya between the pipes. The forensic report stated the cause of death as heat stroke combined with severe burns to the airways.
yeah, bro.
Between trains in the rail depot.
What?
July 4th, 2019. Chicago, USA, Brandon Carter, 19. Brandon was an amateur rooftopper who enjoyed exploring industrial sites for photos.
Okay.
He and his friends often sneaked into an old Chicago rail depot where commuter trains were parked overnight.
Right.
Security patrolled the area, but the depot was large, and trespassers frequently managed to slip inside. That evening, Brandon and two friends crawled through a hole in the fence on the east side of the depot.
You're right.
They planned to take nighttime photos near the idle trains. Moments later, they heard approaching footsteps from a security guard, and the group scattered in different directions. Brandon chose to hide in the narrow space between two parked trains. The gap was extremely tight, about 40 to 50 centimeters.
Yo.
He stepped deeper inside and pressed himself against the side of a rail car. At that moment, train operators began a minor repositioning maneuver. One of the trains moved only a few meters to clear the track for another locomotive. Brandon didn't expect the movement. He lost balance, and his backpack caught on a metal fixture, pulling him off stance.
Yo.
He was pinned between the two rail cars as they shifted. Although the movement lasted only seconds, the force was enough to cause catastrophic injury. A security guard noticed something unusual and halted the operation, but Brandon was already unresponsive.
Yo, so he got
Emergency
crushed?
crews arrived quickly, yet the injuries were unsurvivable.
Yup, and he got crushed. Yup. Why hide behind a train? Like, why? Like, this is probably the dumbest way to hide. Like, why?
The railway company's report stated that the young man had trespassed and entered a dangerous zone between active rail equipment during maneuvering operations.
Alright, YouTube, that's the end of the video. If y'all did enjoy that video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to my post notification. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.